Well, it's an opportunity for our community to come together and say, no more victims. Drunk driving ends here. Chris Conshock joins us with more about the Walk Like Mad Richmond and Mad Dash event coming up April 11th. Chris, it's great to see you again.
Thank you.
We were talking about how quickly it's time again for this event. It's an annual event. It grows every year. This is a really big event for you.
Yeah, it really is. It's a great opportunity for us to get the community involved in helping us stop drunk driving and for everybody to come together and help us raise funds, but also raise awareness.
You have a lot of folks that return. We'll get to that in a minute. But for anybody who's not done it before, what does the day look like?
You can come out and register that day if you haven't registered in advance. Obviously, we'd like you to register early, but you get there at 8 o'clock. Between 8 and 9, we do registration. At 9, we do the opening ceremony, and Greg McQuaid from here at CBS will be emceeing. And then at 9:30, the runners will start, and at 9:35, the walkers will start.
And Chris, we were just talking last year when you were here, you had a very special guest. Allison Rapp was with us, and she had been impacted. Her brother had been killed in a drunk driving accident. I noticed yesterday on the site, on the website, I had checked it a couple times during the day, she's your top earner. She's already gung-ho again this year.
Yeah, Allison will be back, and she's really dedicated to making sure that there aren't other families that experience the loss that her family did. You know, losing a brother, and you think about the things that happen in your life that you want to share with that brother, and you can't. And so Allison's really been one of our greatest advocates for stopping impaired driving.
You mentioned that there are a lot of people with recent experiences that are joining this year.
Yeah, we have a number of new walk teams to us, and they're folks that were either lost a loved one in a drunk driving crash in the past year or folks that were injured. Lisa Black was hit head on, and it's an alleged drunk driver at this point, but she broke her neck in 4 places, broke her back, broke both legs, crushed her hand, and she's going to be walking, and it was 5 months ago. Her doctors say it's amazing that she's able to do that. And we have other folks like that. The Hayslip family will be out participating in this walk, and Sheila and Yolanda McCowan, there'll be a team there representing them. So a lot of the recent crashes that we're hearing about that are tragic, we have people out there that are saying no more. We can't keep letting this happen. And
as we were saying, it's a way to raise awareness. And for these families and friends and victims themselves, it's a way to reconcile. Yeah, it's a really good healing opportunity for people to come together, to be there with a large group of people who are saying this is unacceptable and we shouldn't be losing people to something that's completely preventable. And so we look at it as, you know, it has lots of different purposes, making the community aware, helping the victims heal, and helping us raise funds to make sure others don't have this happen to them. And Chris, when you raise those funds, what do they allow you to do right here in the community? The money goes directly back into the community, and a lot of our work is just education, getting out there and reminding folks about designated drivers, about not getting behind the wheel of a car. But some of it's serving those victims, making sure that they can get through this time in their life, that they understand what's happening in the court process when the drunk driver is going through that process. And then some of it's also working on underage drinking, because we know that there's a direct link between underage drinking and drunk driving, and so we're working really hard to stop that as well. And we were talking before we got started this morning about the other campaign you brought up with us at the end of the year last year, the Eat, Drink, and Be Driven. I was driving around the other day and saw the bumper sticker on somebody's car, which is great. You said that's really gaining traction. Yeah, it's a great campaign. It's a fun campaign. It gets that message out there. It's okay to go out and have a good time. Just make sure if you've been drinking that you're not driving and that you're driven, as long as you're of legal age, you know. And so we're happy to see those stickers showing up, and we hope more will start showing up on people's cars. From the time I checked the website yesterday morning until the afternoon, it had grown. The fundraising had grown, the participation had grown. You said this is the time that it really starts to get rolling. Yeah, it's an exciting time for us because people really start registering to walk now and really start getting their money turned in. And so we just encourage folks that are out there thinking about it, don't keep thinking, get online, register, help us raise some money, help us raise some awareness. Even if you can't raise a lot of money, we want you to come out, so register to walk at least and be part of the event. Good family event? It's a great family event. It's a good opportunity to come out there and be together, have a fun time. It's a nice flat course around the lake. We have food out there. We'll have,
different things that folks can do just to have a good time and enjoy the park. There's a wonderful playground there that the children can play at. So.
Excellent. Chris Konchak, thanks for being with us.
Sure.
Appreciate it. We're going to share some information. The Richmond Walk Like Mad and Mad-5K Walk Run. It's coming up Saturday, April 11th at Dory Park. Our own Greg McQuaid is MC for the event, returning again this year. Registration is open right now. Help make that number grow. You can head online to walklikemad.org/Richmond.